All right, what's going on, everybody? Market recap December 9th. It is Monday. Finally got the pullback that we planned for last night. I will go over the order flow levels that I laid out with the team on Sunday and also during the open session before the bell and during the initial bounce session as the order flow came in. Levels actually ended up playing really, 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 really well. It was just a very slow session, but we planned for this sell last night on Sunday um, and almost got to my target perfectly during the day. So let's get right into it. If you like what I'm doing here, hit like and subscribe to the channel below. Kind of helps me out. Um, if you want to learn what all these numbers do, click the link in the description there. Come and join us, man. I'm really active with the team. Teach you how to read this tape, how to develop your own levels, how to see all the tricks that the market loves to do, and just kind of help to visualize the market a little bit better. Got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of market recaps and order flow reading in the website there. So come and join us, man. It's a good chill place, right? I'm really active with the team. I just finished my market recap meeting with them. We do about an hour a day, and hop on here and do my quick recap. Let's get into it. Yes, if we trade below 93, this was sent last night. If we trade below 93, I do really favor a test of 54. It would be healthy to get an actual dip as we can see it on the order flow. It's very, very obvious backfilling was about to happen. Extremely thin below, but every trip during Globex down here was scooped up immediately at our 74 level. So we are going to need some bearish offers built during the cash session. This was key. Bearish offers built during the cash session. And yes, they came in there. Market loves to mess around, as we can see by the blatant propping at 90. Yes, last week. Very frustrating price action, but it's saying that our level is certified. Absolutely. NQ side, no different, right? Talking about last week's trade plan. On Sunday, I laid out 937 long to 250. Then over 250, it opened up 562. Beautiful. Um, this was key. If 562 holds daily close this week, likes this puts us on a path for 21,875 or at least 7,118. This was key because this happened last night. We traded into 718. We tried to. Obviously, chart traders want to sell 700. Okay, cool. 718 is our level. I wanted that for a blow off last week, but 718 was the level. Hit it, well, basically just below it, and sell started last night. Very obvious. Once either levels of these trade, we start watching daily closes around everything else. Okay, context closes, etc. Beautiful. This is kind of more intraday action. Um, Noticing, I'll talk about the order flow right here real quick. 609 has a very large 10K print from the 11 a.m. session. That's where support came into the market during 11 o'clock. But it was important to see on 11 o'clock where that support was actually sitting in the candle, right? Sorry, 669. I don't know why I kept saying 609. It's 669. And I'll talk about that a little bit. Let's get in the charts. Here is the NQ for all you NQ cowboys. Okay, if you remember last week, hold on, let me pull this down. So here's my 718 level all the way up here, right? So what had happened last night, right? We came up right to it and a wall formed just in front of it, sold off. Okay, cool. That tells me where price is headed, right? And if you guys remember, these levels were laid out last week, right? It's not like they go away. They stay around until they're invalidated, right? So let's dig into it. NQ comes down. What does it do? We open, we sell. Everyone's short, 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 short. Sell the market. Get short. Once we trade my level to 562, you guys remember this last week. If you don't, go watch the videos, right? I had this level laid out before it ever traded, right? On the long side. Once we traded the session, we closed under it. Look what happened. We pull back, session was sold. Okay, beautiful. 562 continuation short. And this is where it gets a little bit sticky. So I said in the room I wanted 406 to trade. I knew if we held under 562, 406 would trade, and it should have. But I'll talk about the tape a little bit. Very strong offers. We sell down. Now we find this pivot. This was kind of, if you remember this level from last week, I talked about a 484. They came in, they decided to bid it, right? And here's our 23 level from last week, right? So last week's levels basically trading perfectly back and forth, rotating inventory, just beautiful. These levels were on my charts last week. Go back and watch the previous videos. Okay. Nothing's invalidated. We accept below 21. Okay, cool. We'll trade 84. What happens to 84? They bid 23 sells, 84 bids, 23 sells. We look above, boom, we found our sellers. And then once we got under it, once we get under 84, we know that 406 should trade. But they came in and they tried to prop this up, just like the ES, right? Big boys got their fills, man. They really did. They got some inventory on here today. Okay, so that was NQ, very accurate, right? Levels just bang on, bang on. Really happy with the day. Kind of yucky price action overall, but I mean, look at these 30-minute sessions, man. They're literally ping ponging in between my levels, right? And these are last week's levels, right? Beautiful. And it's all about acceptance above or below, right? And just understanding what that context means in the market, right? Again, you'll see no chart patterns, no nothing. It's levels created by order flow. That's all you need. You don't need moving averages. You don't need 2-minute time frames, 1-minute chart patterns, bull flag breakout. You don't need any of this shit, right? You just need to understand what's going on in front of you. Okay. Come and learn. And here's the E-mini. So if you remember last week, 93.75 right here. So I gave this level Sunday of last week about, I don't know, 60 points before it ever traded, right? And what it held as support all last week, 93.75. What did I say during market prep, right? What did I say here? I said, we're going to need to see offers built during the cash session. Okay, we're going to need see some bearish offers built during the cash session. This was critical, right? So this is what I want to see on the order flow. Then I'm convinced that we'll actually lose it. Well, what happened? They came in. Everyone's bitching and complaining about, lack of movement here, but holy moly, they got their short on here. And then the next session opens and look what happens. 93.75 straight down, no bid left. See you later. Beautiful, right? Gets under our 84 level. I know from 93 opens up 56.25. I know for a fact that's where price should go. There's some intermediary levels like 74.25 and 84. That will most likely trade, and that's exactly what we did today. So let's talk about it. We open, we drop, pull back, beautiful continuation short there along with the NQ offer 84. And then we come down to 74, right? This is a really important kind of intermediary level before we trade 56. And as you can see, it was defended vigorously. So we come down, they bid the snot out of it. We look below, we find our bid, an actual bid right at 09. And this was what I was talking about. Sorry, 69. This is what I was talking about earlier in that screenshot, right? The bid is right here on this candle. It's right here. Close above, you can see pull back held, pull back held, pull back below, comes down. Where's the trade? Right into the bid. Good close above, comes back up. Can't get this. This was a great short entry for us right here. Just a beautiful sequence that we look for. And then as you can see, as soon as we tapped our 84 level, that's when the sell really started to gain legs for that second leg. It should have traded 56 by all means, but you can see how much inventory was bought up. They refused to kind of let this drop. And I knew if we rang the bell here, we might just go. So I think this will trade here during the cash session, and we'll see what happens. But great day for the team, man. Levels and contacts are bang on. Really, really happy with kind of how it performed. It was a very slow, controlled sell. This action in here and on the NQ here, this rotation right here, even though it's going perfectly between our levels, a little bit frustrating, but we could clearly see the bidding and the offer. This is just rotational stuff, right? But overall, this will trade here tonight or tomorrow. This 406 will trade tomorrow, and 56 should trade tonight here on the ES, and we'll just kind of see what happens with that. But I'll move my levels up or down, depending on the Globex, right? And we'll make those decisions first thing in the morning with the team. Yeah, that's my recap today. It was a great day, man. I mean, if you're complaining, you're getting chopped up in this stuff. I can help you, right? No matter what time frame you actually trade, I can help you kind of visualize your trading a little bit better. That's all I'll say to that, right? It helps to know what's going on. Where's the bid? Where's the offer? Right? How big of a position has been built at whatever level? Who's in control? Where are the stops? Right? Are the when we hit the stops, were they sold into? Right? Because there's a flow to that on the tape and all these numbers, right? They do the same thing every single time. You just have to understand how they do it, right? You don't have to trade a 30-minute like me. You can trade a 5-minute and scalp the tape. I just did an hour and a half webinar on scalping the order flow. Like I'm talking 5-minute order flow candles in, out, in, out. Did that for the team this weekend and did a full order flow foundation. It was like an hour, 2 hour long webinar for the team this weekend. And I did a full Sierra chart set up there for order flow also this weekend. So on top of all the other stuff. So come and join us, man. I can help you out. If you're getting chopped up on this stuff, I can help you out. Right. Other than that, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Right. Nice to get a little bit of range in the market here, open up some levels a little bit, you know, sniff down below a little bit. So we'll see how that's all digested tonight. And I'll have my plan here tomorrow morning. And I'll be on the mic with the team there for the first hour and a half of the day. And I'll see you guys after the market closes, man, for my recap. All right. Hope you guys are doing well. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good performance today. We'll see you tomorrow.